Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Jovi says he is living a single dad life on daughter's special day. What went wrong? Jovi recently dropped a shocking revelation on his 90 Day Fiance viewers about living a single dad life. Well, the timing couldn't have been more disturbing as it came on his daughter's special day. While Jovi was happily posing with Mela, his actions didn't match his words, and the latter hinted at something cryptic, but that's not all. Yara further made comments about Mila's birthday party, which again added to the narrative that these two were having marital issues. Is this true? What is this all about? What did he reveal? Keep on reading to learn more about this controversy, because the tea is really hot. 90 Day Fiance viewers are well aware of how Jovi and Yara often joke about their marital status just to keep them on their toes. But this time, things appear to be really serious. Fans were in disbelief when Yara and Jovi posted their location on Instagram, but they clearly weren't under the same roof. The latter shared a stunning picture and revealed that he was in Miami, Florida. On the other hand, Yara posted a clip and her location was Los Angeles, California. She featured a man who came to pick her up with the tag Queen Yara. The celeb further shared clips of her enjoying dessert in a restaurant while she appeared to be really happy alone. All of this hasn't sat well with her audience, and they are now questioning Yara and Jovi's marital status. Jovi and Yara Zara's daughter, Mila, recently celebrated her 5th birthday, and they shared some wholesome pictures with their 90 Day Fiance fans. It featured the star kid dressed up like a princess straight out of a fairy tale as she had a Disney princess theme party. Jovi stood happily beside his daughter and grinned at the camera. But it was his caption that turned heads. Jovi wrote, "Single dad life." He added, "Safe to say Mila had the best day ever for her birthday party." Fans were in disbelief and wondered if they had missed something. A user commented, "Single dad life? What have I missed?" Another one wondered if Jovi and Yara weren't living together at all. These speculations were further added to by Yara's claims. Yara claimed that she planned the entire party and paid for it as well. This was a bit shocking for the audience, and they were quick to ask the couple if they were together or not. However, it seems that Jovi was simply joking. This is because Gwen also took to the comment section and wrote, "Boy, you always got jokes." A user further explained that Jovi was calling himself the dad of a single child. He only has one child and was playing with the words to tease his audience. Moreover, the celeb further shared pictures with Yara that made it clear that it was all a mere joke. What do you think? Do let us know in the comment section. Keep coming back to for more updates. 90 Day Fiance star Jovi has always been known as the life of the party. Fans first met him as the Louisiana native who couldn't sit still, constantly traveling for work and sneaking in time for drinks with friends. His relationship with Yara Zaya was fiery from the beginning, filled with arguments, cultural clashes, and the undeniable chemistry that kept them together. But now, years later, Jovi is sending shockwaves through the fanbase by calling himself a single dad on his daughter Mila's big day. So what went wrong with Jovi and Yara? And is this really the end of one of 90 Day Fiance's most unforgettable couples? A father's lonely celebration. Jovi took to social media recently, sharing sweet photos of himself and daughter Mila. The posts were filled with balloons, cake, and wide smiles from the 3-year-old who has always stolen the hearts of TLC viewers. But one detail quickly overshadowed the cheerful vibe. Yara was nowhere to be seen. Instead of tagging his wife or hinting at a family celebration, Jovi wrote something that fans couldn't ignore. "Single dad life today. Just me and my girl celebrating." For longtime followers of the couple, the caption carried heavy weight. Was this just a playful quip, or a subtle confirmation that the cracks in their marriage had turned into a full-on break? The trouble in paradise we already saw coming. Jovi and Yara's marriage has been rocky from the beginning. Yara, glamorous and fashion-forward, struggled to adjust to life in New Orleans. The two bickered over everything: nightlife, parenting responsibilities, and even where to live. On 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, their arguments became a staple. Jovi wanted fun and travel, while Yara sought stability and security for Mila. Fans often sided with her, noting that Jovi sometimes acted more like a frat boy than a family man. But to Jovi's credit, he always showed deep love for his daughter. His softer moments with Mila stood in sharp contrast to the tough exterior he wore with Yara. That bond might be the reason he was determined to make her day special, even if he had to do it alone. Remains. Why wasn't Yara there? Fans have speculated wildly. Some believe she may have been traveling back to Ukraine to visit family, something she has expressed a deep need for throughout the series. Others wonder if the pair had a major falling out, one big enough to keep her away from Mila's celebration. The absence feels deliberate. In the past, even when tensions were high, Yara would usually appear in family photos, if only for appearance's sake. This time, though, her absence was loud, leaving many to think the couple may be separated. Jovi's single dad life. What hit fans hardest wasn't just Yara's absence, it was Jovi's choice of words. By saying he was living the single dad life, he dropped a bombshell that could indicate more than just a temporary spat. For Jovi, who has often admitted he struggled to balance work, marriage, and parenting, stepping into the single dad role is no small feat. It suggests that he's no longer counting on Yara to be by his side, at least not consistently. Some fans applauded him, praising the maturity he's shown by putting his daughter first. Others, however, expressed concern that this was Jovi's way of publicly shading Yara, sparking rumors rather than clarifying them. Fans react, Team Jovi or Team Yara. The 90 Day Fiancé fanbase has always been divided on this couple, and Jovi's recent post only fanned the flames. Team Jovi. Supporters argue that Yara has often been cold toward him, prioritizing her independence over family unity. They believe Jovi has grown since becoming a dad and deserves credit for stepping up when needed. Team Yara. Others defend Yara, pointing out how often she felt alone while Jovi traveled for work. They see her absence as a possible sign that she's finally prioritizing herself after years of compromise. The split among fans mirrors the split within the couple, a dynamic filled with love, resentment, and opposing priorities. Did reality TV pressure break them? It's worth noting how much pressure being on reality television can put on a relationship. Every argument, every tear, every eye roll is magnified for the world to dissect. Jovi and Yara's cultural differences were already a hurdle. Adding the scrutiny of millions of viewers only intensified the cracks. Over time, many 90-day couples have buckled under the weight of fame, scrutiny, and relentless schedules. Could Jovi and Yara be the latest casualty? What comes next for Jovi? If Jovi truly is living a single dad life, his path forward will be drastically different than fans expected. While he used to be the carefree bachelor hopping on international flights, his identity is shifting into that of a full-time father. And strangely, fans are seeing a side of him they've long wanted. Responsible, tender, and protective. No matter what's happening with Yara, Jovi seems determined to be there for Mila. The question is whether that role will remain temporary, or if Jovi is preparing himself for a permanent split. What about Yara? For Yara, her journey may look very different. She has built her own following as a fashion influencer and businesswoman. She's independent, resourceful, and vocal about what she wants. If she and Jovi are truly separated, fans could see her pursuing a path that doesn't include reality TV at all. But given her star power, it wouldn't be surprising if TLC offered her spin-off opportunities, especially if she's navigating life as a single mom. Or in this case, as a mom whose co-parent is stepping into the spotlight. Is this the end? Right now, Jovi's single dad life comment feels more like a clue than a confirmation. It's not an official divorce announcement, but it's far from reassuring. For a couple who fought, laughed, and loved so openly on screen, the silence from Yara feels like the loudest sign of all. Whether this is a temporary estrangement or the beginning of the end, fans can't look away. Closing thoughts. Jovi and Yara have always represented the messy, unpredictable reality of love across cultures. They've shown fans the highs of romance and the lows of resentment, and now they may be facing their toughest chapter yet. As Jovi proudly declared his single dad life, while celebrating his daughter, he gave fans a glimpse of the man he's becoming, a father who may have lost his partner but refuses to lose his place in his daughter's life. Only time will tell if Jovi and Yara find their way back to each other, or if this really is the end of their 90-day journey together. But one thing is certain, the love story has shifted and now it's less about romance and more about family.